Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel Trendline Forex here, and in this video today I'm going to share with you what are our expectations for the euro dollar for the month ahead. So I'm going to tell you what kind of positions you should be looking for, but I'm also going to share with you what kind of results we got during May on euro dollar specifically. For those of you who are in the premium Telegram channel, you already know most of that information because this is exactly what we do in that premium channel. Every single day from Monday to Friday, I'm sending out a quick 10-minute video where I'm explaining, what kind of setups I'm going to be looking for the day ahead and for the week ahead. Not just on euro dollar, but on my full watch list. As you can see right here on the right hand side of your screen, here is my watch list. Now, when it comes to the majors, most of the majors, but euro dollar specifically, I am expecting for price to continue being bullish during June as well. Now we're going to start off from the higher time frames, and here is the monthly time frame actually. I want you to have a look at price action and to see what kind of candles we had. The last couple of candles before May. Okay, so we had a pretty strong bullish momentum. As you can see, price eventually managed to break above that monthly resistance right here, and we were already expecting for the market to continue being bullish. Now during May, price action kind of slowed down, but it only gave us more opportunities to enter the market with that pullback right here, and I'm going to get to that in just a minute. Okay, now when it comes to long-term targets, as you can see on my screen right here, that was our first target, 1.1250, which eventually got smashed, and then I am expecting for price to continue to 1.19. Now it's probably going to take some more time, and we're most likely not going to see a continuation of that strong momentum. So it may take a little bit more time for price to eventually hit 1.19, but this is what I'm going to be looking for. And that means on the lower time frames, you can start looking for buying opportunities. I don't think it makes any sense for us to look to sell. Okay, we've got plenty of confirmation that we are in a bullish trend, and of course, as you already know, trading with the trend is actually the best idea. This is what's gonna improve your win rate, and you're essentially going to have more winning positions. So you should only be looking for buying opportunities. If you drop down to a lower time frame, for example the weekly chart, as soon as we broke above those previous weekly highs, we then had a pullback, essentially a break and retest pattern right here on the weekly time frame. And then, at the end of the pullback right here with a long rejection wick, we then saw a continuation to the upside again with some strong momentum, again confirming our idea that we're most likely going to continue higher. Okay, here is the daily time frame, and if we drop down to the 4-hour chart, you can see kind of a shorter term targets that we have here on euro dollar. So again, 1.14 today, price reached that target, and I am expecting that we may actually see some sort of a pullback right here, but then eventually for price to continue higher. Now the next target in this case would be 1.1550, 1.1560 to be more specific, and this is essentially what I'm going to be looking for as our next target. Okay, so you already know what kind of positions we need to look for during June, but like I said, it may take some time. Okay, so if we go back to the higher time frames, I am not expecting for price to just smash through 1.19 that easily. Right now, for example, just this week, at the end of this week, we have some important news. On Thursday, I believe, we have European Central Bank's interest rate decision. All right, so high impact news for the euro. This is definitely going to affect price action here on euro dollar. And then on Friday, since it is the first Friday of the month, we have NFP. Again, high impact news for the US dollar, which will most likely affect price action here on euro dollar as well. Okay, and then later on during the month, again, we have some high impact news coming up, something that we need to prepare for. And this is something that I'm going to keep you up to date with every single day in the premium Telegram channel. If you want to join, make sure to check out the links below this video. So what kind of results we had during May? Because during May, again, we were looking to enter long trades most of the time. I wasn't looking to sell. Every time price formed a pullback, I was just waiting for that pullback to end, so I can then start loading up on some buy positions. And during May, we had plenty of trades. We had over 7,000 trades, which we managed to take with the help of the volatility expert advisor. So we had two main areas where we were looking to enter those long positions. The first one was right here with that low of 1.1060. And even right now, this I believe is our major low. Okay, so here is the 4-hour time frame, 1.1060. This is our major low. Now, as soon as we tap into this area, okay, as you can see, the market reversed immediately. Um, you know, uh, Pushing towards previous highs. Then we had another pullback, and this right here, right around 1.1240, was another buy area where we were looking to, start loading up with some buy positions. So as you can see, again, we had a pretty decent reaction right here. I then placed the Fibonacci expansion, and then this is how we got our next targets, essentially 1.1430 and 1.1560, which for now is our next goal. Okay, so what kind of positions we managed to take right here. Now, since if you've been following the YouTube channel, and if you haven't, make sure to subscribe, because I'm doing a couple of live sessions every single week, every Tuesday and Thursday. And not only that, but I also share our results that we managed to get with the help of the volatility expert advisor. And I haven't had a single manual trade on euro dollar for the whole month of May. um, each one of those trades that I took was with the help of the volatility expert advisor. And like I said, we had over 7,000 trades on this account alone. And that account, the whole purpose of this account is to show you how the volatility expert advisor works. Now, here is our first batch of long trades right here. Okay. Then price made a pullback, and as you can see, we don't have any positions during that pullback. And that was something that we talked about on a daily basis in the premium Telegram channel. We did say that price is in a pullback phase. All we have to do is to patiently wait for this pullback to end. And right here is this area which I showed you on TradingView just a second ago. Okay, and this is exactly where we started loading up on some more buy positions, which we held all the way until the end of May. Okay, right here, what you see right now is the beginning of June already. So we're not going to talk about this now, but eventually at the end of June, when I do another one of those videos to show you what kind of results we got for this current month. But anyways, as you can see, we've got a ton of positions right here. Every time price gives us the opportunity to start loading up on some buy positions, we then switch over to the volatility expert advisor. We set up the parameters. You can set up the expert advisor to work exactly as you want it to work. It doesn't matter what kind of strategy you use. It doesn't matter if you are aggressive or conservative trader. And it also pretty much doesn't matter which instrument you're trading. You can use the volatility expert advisor on any instrument with any strategy. Okay, so all we have to do is to do our analysis to identify areas where we are expecting for price to potentially reverse or give us a certain reaction. And this is where we can set up the expert advisor to start loading up on some positions. And this is exactly what you can see here on my MetaTrader platform. So what kind of result we got for the whole month? Well, as you can see, first of all, each one of those trades was taken with 0.01 loss. Now, like I said, the goal of this account is not to show you how much profit you can make with the expert advisor, but how it works. Okay, so I've used the minimum lot size. This is about a 10k euro account, and for the whole month we have just over 1,100 euros of profit, and we've got over 7,000 positions. Okay, now I'm going to minimize this. I'm going to go over to the report that I took from my broker. As you can see, right here is the account. Each one of those trades 0.01 lots. And if I scroll all the way down here, you can see total number of trades, 7,111 trades. Obviously impossible to do if you are trading manually, right? But if you are trading manually, you cannot also take advantage of every little tick that price makes. Okay, you have to find the exact moment when to enter a trade, and if the trade goes against you, you have to be in a drawdown, and you have to decide whether you want to keep, you know, that trade open, or are you going to hope for the market to reverse and actually complete your target, right? With the expert advisor, it's different, and I've explained how it works and all of it in our free course about the expert advisor, which you can get on our website. All you have to do is to sign up on our website completely for free, and you can, get access to a completely free course on the volatility expert advisor. And I've also got plenty of videos here on our YouTube channel, how the expert advisor actually executes trades. Right now, the total net profit 1,123 euros. This is without the fees, obviously. So this is pretty much what we managed to get for the whole month on this account specifically. This is about a 10% net profit. Um, you know, this way of trading is completely different than manual trading, a lot less stressful because you don't need to manage your positions, you don't need to wait for the exact moment when to enter a trade, and you don't need to wonder whether you should keep your trades open and or anything like this. All I had to do during May was to kind of identify those areas, okay, on the higher time frames, and as soon as price drops into one of our point of interest, or basically those buy zones in this case right here, you then set up the expert advisor, and then you let it run and do its own thing, right? And whenever your analysis changes, if the market doesn't follow your analysis, you can then set up new parameters for the expert advisor, or you can switch it off and then wait for a better trading opportunity. Completely different way of trading. And I would definitely argue a lot more profitable as well. Okay, if you want to find out more about the expert advisor, make sure to check out the first link below the description, below in the description below this video, and also have a look at some of our previous videos as well. Whatever kind of questions you guys have, make sure to leave them in the comment section, and I'll make sure to answer each one of your comments. And if you are interested into learning how to trade, check out our website. We've got a ton of free resources. We've got free courses. We've got a blog articles, a forex dictionary, whatever you need. We've got it on our website, trendlineforex.com. And don't forget to join the free Telegram channel. All the links that I'm talking about are included in the description below this video. I'll see you in the next one.